guys, it's finally ready. Whew. Hot and fresh off of the presses, we have the step-by-step Instant Pot Cookbook. Now, before we dive right in, I want to say thank you to Jeffrey. Not only did you take a chance on a rookie food photographer, but you created something I think the world really needs right now. Something that takes the fear out of home cooking and delicious recipes that we can all make ourselves and feel a little bit better about our current situation. What I would like to do is flip through the book, show you some of my favorite photographs, share my favorite recipes, and give you a behind-the-scenes look of how this all came together.
So which images stand out to me?
In terms of photography, I definitely have some memorable moments.
Sarah's expert styling helped create the most mouth-watering food images. The bourbon chicken combined a steady hand with a stroke of luck. The perfect saucy drip. The French onion chicken raised the cheesy level to 11. And the side of barbecue sauce for the ribs was simply picture perfect.
Some of my favorite images in the book actually aren't in the food section. They are in the intro.
As a still life photographer, I probably went a little overboard, moving all of the appliances and tools and spices around to create mini works of art. But my favorite shot has to be the steam release, even though it's only an inch in the page. Now, of course, my photography creations are nothing compared to the recipes in this book. These are the ones I absolutely loved eating during the photo shoot, as well as the ones that I've tried to make myself.
So the first recipe I made on my own from the book is the customizable cheesecake. And I've made it 3 times now, and every time has been more delicious than the last. Oh, the spaghetti carbonara. Not only did it look great, taste great, but now I've made it countless times at home myself. Quite a workout to stir everything together at the end, but is absolutely worth it. Can't have too many favorites, right?
But I will leave the cooking videos to Jeffrey.
So now I wanted to give you a behind-the-scenes look of how we captured the book.
Jeffrey stocked the kitchen, Sarah prepped the props, and I set up an overhead camera and lighting to capture Jeffrey in action. When we got a visit from Jeffrey's publisher, Voracious Books, they were literal fans of his work. Each recipe had dozens, if not hundreds, of individual images. And if it had to go in the oven, we jumped in the elevator, of course, to finish it off at Sarah's place. When the cooking was complete, we passed the torch, sometimes literally, to Sarah. Then it was time for me to switch focus from overhead to hero.
So because we needed a clean but consistent look for the hero images, I decided to use a replaceable vinyl backdrop for the marble. And here it is.
With the set and lighting dialed in, Sarah put the finishing touches on the hero images, and we created a variety of different options to choose for later, while Jeffrey did the dishes, and set up for the next one. We crossed each one off week by week until we were done. And here's the final product. I couldn't be more proud. Thank you, Jeffrey, once again for an incredible adventure. To get your own copy, visit any retailer where books are sold, print or digital. I'll put a link in the description below. And if you have a favorite recipe or a photo, let me know in the comments.
Hey guys, Lexi from the editing room. And I hate to break it to you, but the end of the photo shoot was not the end.
My life for the next couple of weeks was this spreadsheet. Logistically, it could have been a nightmare, but I stayed focused, stayed organized, and slowly but surely, I saw the light at the end of the tunnel, and then I was done.
Ugh. It smells like pork. Take a look at that rack. And the lights went out again.